everyone, I'm here today taking a look at the Jurassic World Chaos Theory Advent Calendar with exclusive Brooklyn figure from Mattel. Here's the front of the calendar. Even though I am going to show you what's inside it, I'm not going to show you exactly what's behind each door, so it's still a bit of a surprise for anyone who buys this and plans on actually opening it over the 12 days of Christmas. We've got Darius and the Allosaurus, we've got Ghost the Atrociraptor, T-Rex, another Atrociraptor, that blind Baryonyx, Bumpy, and the Ankylosaurus, was it? Yeah. It's dinosaurs from the series, all looking pretty good. Though these aren't the dinosaurs that are actually in it. It's a bit of a Christmas design as well, like snowflakes and things in the background. 12 Days of Chaos. And on the back here it actually does show what's inside the packaging, so what you're going to get for each day. It's some kind of a snowy background, which we did see in the series in the Pyroraptor scenes, but obviously it makes sense for Christmas as well, to have them in like a snowy landscape. First up, we've got this little Parasaurolophus, and I guess it's supposed to be a baby, but it doesn't look like a baby. It looks like an adult that's just really small. It's basically a mini they've put in here. It's a bit of a cheap out. I wish they'd given us a new sculpt for a baby Parasaurolophus, because we don't have one of those, so it'd be quite nice to have a juvenile. The neck goes up and down there. That's about the only articulation in it. It's just a solid little figure. Like I say, it doesn't look like a juvenile. It doesn't really scale with anything else, so I'm not that keen on this one. Then we've got a Gallimimus. It's in the running pose. The neck goes up and down. Arms move a little bit. Up and down. Legs go forward and backwards. And the tail... oh, it doesn't have a swivel. It looks like it would do. There's no swivel in the tail. Not that there'd be much point in it anyway. So pretty basic Gallimimus, but it's kind of nice to build up a herd of them, so I don't mind. I prefer Gallimimus as all being a reasonably similar colour, that kind of yellowy colour. This is grey with orange spots and stripes going all the way down it. But it's not a bad little Gallimimus, like I say, just to build up a herd. Then we have an Atrociraptor, and it looks very much like Ghost, but it's got some extra orangey details. This is in that crouching, stalking position, which I quite like actually, to have the odd raptor like this. You can move the legs and get it so it's kind of looking more upright, as if it's looking at a T-Rex or something. The neck moves up and down like that and swivels, and the arms move and the mouth opens. Many of these are all dinosaurs that you must have seen before, because they're all just re-releases of old ones, so I'm not going to go into too much detail on these. Just give you a quick look at them to show you what comes in the set. It's not a bad Atrociraptor design, like the sculpt is pretty nice. Then we have a Pyroraptor. It's just a basic one as well, the arms going forward and backwards, and the legs going forward and backwards. Head goes up and down, swivels around, and the mouth opens. This is a basic one we've had before as well. I think it's the same as the one that came with the Chaos Outpost playset too. But it's not a bad looking one. I mean, it's a nice enough sculpt. The feathers, we've had quite a few of these in the Hammond collection now, so these are all a little bit obsolete for me because I do collect the Hammond collection. But if you just want to build up a basic set of dinosaurs, getting that advent calendar, it's quite a good way of doing it. And I think it's a Monolophosaurus, can't quite remember now. These appeared in, I think it was season 3 of Camp Cretaceous. And I really like the colour of this one actually. Very light, vibrant green, with a little bit of dark green on there and orange on that crest on the nose. But this is probably my favourite of the repaints that we've got in this set. It's just a really cool colour, really nice and vibrant and green. It makes me think of Lost World toys from that 1997 Kenner line. That always had kind of very colourful, vibrant, but also greeny dinosaurs like this. And with this, you know, the mouth opens and closes, the head goes up and down and around. Same as all the others, you know, the arms and the legs move. And now we get on to the cool stuff, because this is stuff that's kind of exclusive to this set. We get a couple of eggs, one of which is hatched open, and you can see a little baby Ankylosaurus coming out, which I assume is supposed to be Smoothie, but you can have it as any Ankylosaurus you want. It's a fully grey colour other than the beak and the eyes, so it doesn't necessarily look like Bumpy or Smoothie, so you can have it as whatever Ankylosaurus you like. It's kind of nice that you can build up a little Ankylosaurus nest now. I've got Bumpy there with her eggs. And then here we have Smoothie, and this is a solid figure other than the tail. The tail does move from side to side like that, but otherwise it's a solid little figure. No articulation in the arms or anything, but I don't mind that for a tiny one like this. But it's just cool to have Smoothie, this little baby Ankylosaurus. If I bring in Bumpy there as well, so you can see them both together. And Smoothie actually has an accessory, those little woolly ears that I think it was Ben's girlfriend's grandmother knitted for her. So you can just slip them on and off. They just pop on and off over the horns. Hold on pretty well. You clip them on in the right position. That's kind of a cool little accessory. And now the main reason to get this set, Brooklynn from Chaos Theory, finally. She's got standard articulation, you know, arms go up and down, out to the side, elbows swivel and bend, the head's on a ball joint, waist swivel, legs go out to the side, forward and backwards, and then there's a swivel at the knee as well. So, you know, same as all the other regular human figures in the line. She's got a prosthetic arm on, rather than just having a stump there. I don't know if you could pull that out. If you heated it up, you could probably pull that out if you wanted her to have just the stump without the prosthetic on. Got this Croxic t-shirt and a ripped jeans. Pretty nice looking figure. The head looks a little bit round. I mean, it's not a bad face sculpt, but I don't know, it's not quite spot on to how she looks in the show, I don't think, but it's not bad. It's better than the Camp Cretaceous version that we got. If I bring that in for a comparison, the face sculpt on that one wasn't really that good. So it's definitely an improvement. And it's also cool being able to have her next to Soyona, who's a really great villain in the show. I didn't really care about the character in Dominion. She was just kind of there and then disappeared. So it's nice in Chaos Theory that they really developed Soyona as a villain. It's a shame we're probably not going to get the Atrociraptor handler. I was hoping we'd get a figure of her, but considering how slowly they're releasing these Chaos Theory figures, I think we'll be lucky if we get Sammy, let alone the Raptor handler. Got all the little details of the rips in her jeans and that's quite nice, the shoelaces. It's even like the detailing of the robotic fingers on her prosthetic arm there too. So it's all sculpted quite nicely. But Brooklynn has a few accessories. She's got this medical kit, which also came with one of those figures from Fallen Kingdom, that girl, I can't remember her name, didn't really like her character. And it also came with Kenji as well. But it's nice to build up these medical kits. Opens up and you can see some blood packs in there, as well as some sculpted detail of other medical things, like syringes and all that. And then there's this pipe connected to the blood sac, which you can put over a dinosaur's arm as if you're giving it a transfusion. So if you want to give the Monolophosaurus a transfusion, you can clip that over the arm there and it looks like you're treating the dinosaur. She also comes with a stun prod, and the electrical charge on the end will pop off if you want, so you can have it when it's turned off or with that like electrical spark on the end. And she's got the tranquilizer rifle as well. And these are both accessories that have come with previous figures in the line too. And there's a couple of compies as well that will clip onto her. One's a darker green, one's a lighter green. They're two different sculpts. This one's got more of a bent neck, and this one's got more of a bendy tail. We've had these with various figures in the line before as well, but it's nice to build up loads of compies too. Like, you can never have too many compies. And I like that they keep them green as well. And we also got this tiny little baby dinosaur here, which I think is supposed to be a compy as well, I'm not sure actually. And this one came with Jasmine originally. I don't have that figure yet, but I am getting her in a week or two. She's the final figure I don't have. So when I do, I'll do a comparison with all the Chaos Theory gang together, except for Sammy. But yeah, it's got that kind of cone around the head to stop it from licking its wounds and that, you know, that vets put on dogs. So quite a few nice little accessories with this. And here she is with the rest of the Chaos Theory gang that I've got so far. Like I said, I still need to get Yasmin, she's coming in a week or two, and then hopefully we'll get Sammy. It'd be really frustrating if they don't release Sammy for some reason. If you want to pick up this set, I've got a link in my Amazon affiliates below in the description, so if you click on that it will take you to my list and you'll see the Chaos Theory advent calendar on there where you can buy it, and it also helps the channel out, so I really appreciate that. Let me know if you plan on getting this just for Brooklyn, if nothing else, and if you're looking forward to season 4 of Chaos Theory. I'm kind of sad that Chaos Theory is going to be coming to an end. I wonder if we'll get another series afterwards that's set between Dominion and Rebirth to kind of bridge the gap between those movies. I hope so, because I really like this group of characters. I don't want to say goodbye to them yet. It'd be nice to see more adventures of them, and just to see a bit more of a connection between Dominion and Rebirth as well. So thanks for joining me for this look at the Chaos Theory Brooklyn figure, as well as all these other dinosaurs that came in the advent calendar. It's about time we got a figure of Brooklyn. Hopefully we'll get Sammy at some point in some way. But I think season 4 that's coming up is the last season, so if they're going to release it, I'd have thought they'd want to sometime soon. But hopefully they've got to give us the whole gang. Like and subscribe if you enjoyed the video, it really helps the channel out. I've got a link to where you can get this advent calendar in my Amazon store. If you click on the link in the description, that'll take you to it. So you can get hold of this if you want to get Brooklyn for your collection to complete it. Thanks again for watching, and I'll catch you again soon.